I've earned 30 plus certifications, and I'm here to guide you to success on your exam. Welcome to the Ultimate CIS-SAM Exam Masterclass. Are you ready to crack the CIS-SAM exam in one go? You're in the right place. In this session, we'll arm you with powerful insights and hand-picked questions that can make all the difference in your exam performance. We've scanned the web using intelligent crawlers to gather the most critical and high-impact questions, all compiled into one powerful PDF resource. You can download it from the link in the description. Not only will we explore these must-practice questions, but we'll also share real exam experiences and pro tips to give you that competitive edge. Let's dive into the key questions that could shape your success. Question 1. Within software asset management, there are many key terms to understand. What is the best definition for normalization? A. One or more use rights assigned to a specific device or user. B. Classification of the acquired software. C. The process of standardizing discovered software installation to define norms. D. The process of producing a compliance position by comparing the number of software rights acquired against the normalized software inventory. E. Software license details that define use rights. Correct answer, C. The process of standardizing discovered software installation to define norms. Explanation. Normalization standardizes discovered software into defined naming conventions. This ensures consistency and accuracy in license management. Question 2. Which discovery sources are recommended by ServiceNow to populate ServiceNow software installation table? Choose 2. A. ServiceNow Service Mapping. B. HPUCMDB. C. Microsoft SCCM. D. ServiceNow Discovery. E. ServiceNow Orchestration. Correct answer, C and D. Microsoft SCCM. ServiceNow Discovery. Explanation. ServiceNow recommends using Microsoft SCCM and ServiceNow Discovery. Both provide reliable and consistent software installation data. Question 3. When receiving an order, which data point is mandatory? A. Assigned to. B. Cost. C. Asset tag. D. Serial number. Correct answer, C. Asset tag. Explanation. Asset tag is the mandatory data point for tracking and managing assets. It uniquely identifies the ordered item in ServiceNow. Question 4. How are the software asset management professional plugins activated? A. They are requested from and activated by an admin user. B. They are activated by the SAM_developer user. C. They are activated by the SAM_admin user. D. They are requested from and activated by ServiceNow support. E. They are activated by default in the base ServiceNow system. Correct answer, D. They are requested from and activated by ServiceNow support. Explanation. SAM professional plugins are not enabled by default. They must be requested and activated by ServiceNow support. Question 5. Which of the following are true of plugins? Choose 2. A. Plugins can be disabled or deactivated when no longer in use. B. Plugins can be activated by default in the base ServiceNow system. C. When a plugin is active, you cannot hide its functionality. D. Plugins are standalone and do not depend on other plugins being activated. E. Plugins are software components that provide specific features and functionalities. Correct answer, B and E. Plugins can be activated by default in the base ServiceNow system. Plugins are software components that provide specific features and functionalities. Explanation. Some plugins come pre-activated, and all plugins provide specific features or functionalities. They extend the ServiceNow platform capabilities. Question 6. When receiving software related to a purchase order in ServiceNow, which data point is mandatory? A. Serial number. B. Assigned to. C. Cost. D. License key. E. Asset tag. Correct answer E. Asset tag. Explanation. Asset tag is mandatory for tracking purchased software assets. It ensures accurate identification and management in the system. Question 7. Which of the following are not features of the Publisher Workbench navigation tree? Choose 2. A. Expand and collapse tree links. B. List of all publishers. C. Software model compliance icons. D. Filter products. E. Compliance toggle switch. F. List of all publishers out of compliance. Correct answer B and F. List of all publishers. List of all publishers out of compliance. Explanation. The Publisher Workbench tree does not list all publishers or those out of compliance. It mainly provides navigation and compliance tools. Question 8. Mechanism for mapping data from the import set table to the permanent table in ServiceNow is called A. Mapping assist. B. Transform map. C. Reconciliation map. D. Discovery map. Correct answer B. Transform map. Explanation. A transform map maps data from the import set table into target ServiceNow tables. It ensures correct data placement during imports. Question 9. In which stage of the ServiceNow implementation methodology (SIM) is the purpose to define processes and requirements for engagement and finalize delivery plan and user stories? A. Transition. B. Close. C. Create. D. Prepare. E. Initiate. F. All of the above. Correct answer E. Initiate. Explanation. The initiate stage focuses on defining requirements, processes, and the delivery plan. It sets the foundation for the implementation. Question 10. What is used to determine if installations are a part of a suite only when the suite parent is not discovered on a device? A. Inference percent. B. Product results. C. Software model. D. Model bundles. Correct answer A. Inference percent. Explanation. Inference percent helps determine suite membership when the parent application isn't discovered. It uses probability to classify software installations. Question 11. Which statements are true in regards to ServiceNow's client software distribution (CSD) functionality? Choose 2. A. Remove software daily utilizing a scheduled job. B. ServiceNow does not have client software distribution. C. The first stage in the CSD process flow is configuration. D. CSD can automatically distribute and reclaim software without a license for orchestration. Correct answer C and D. The first stage in the CSD process flow is configuration. CSD can automatically distribute and reclaim software without a license for orchestration. Explanation. CSD begins with configuration as the first step in its process. It can distribute and reclaim software even without an orchestration license. Question 12. Which of the following SAM roles has permission to grant a user the script writing capability? A. Discover_admin. B. SAM_admin. C. SAM_developer. D. Asset. Correct answer B. SAM_admin. Explanation. The SAM_admin role manages permissions for SAM, including granting script writing. This ensures only authorized users can create automation scripts. Question 13. Within the capability blueprint there are 4 tiers identified. Which tier is identified as Tier 1? A. Strategic conformance. B. Operational integration. C. Trustworthy data. D. Practical management. Correct answer, C. Trustworthy data. Explanation. Tier 1 is trustworthy data, the foundation of SAM maturity. It ensures reliable information for compliance and decision-making. Question 14. Which of the following features aggregates usage over a period of time and specifies a minimum number of hours the software must be used, or date last used? A. Software usage metering. B. Software reconciliation rule. C. Software reclamation type. D. Software consumption rule. E. Software reclamation rule. Correct answer E. Software reclamation rule. Explanation. The software reclamation rule tracks usage over time and applies thresholds. It identifies and uses software for reclamation to optimize licenses. Question 15. By default, which user role must verify the successful activation of plugins by ServiceNow support? A. SAM_user. B. Asset_admin. C. SAM_admin. D. SIS_admin. Correct answer, C. SAM_admin. Explanation. The SAM_admin role ensures plugins are correctly activated. They verify functionality before SAM features can be used. Question 16. When populating software usage records automatically via Microsoft System Center Configuration Manager, SCCM, which plugins are required? Choose 2. A. Microsoft Publisher Pack plugin. B. Microsoft SCCM Software Usage plugin. C. Microsoft SCCM Integration plugin. D. Performance Analytics Premium for Software Asset Management plugin. E. Orchestration Client Software Distribution plugin. Correct answer, B and C. Microsoft SCCM Software Usage plugin. Microsoft SCCM Integration plugin. Explanation. SCCM integration and SCCM software usage plugins are both needed. Together they import and manage usage data from SCCM. Question 17. An allocation is automatically created in which of the following scenarios? Choose 2. A. After receiving the rights for software from a purchase order. B. After a create allocation remediation option has been taken. C. After reconciliation runs and identifies that rights are not allocated in use. D. When a software installation is discovered. E. After successfully sourcing a request via an existing entitlement. Correct answer, B and C. After a create allocation remediation option has been taken. After reconciliation runs and identifies that rights are not allocated in use. Explanation. Allocations are created after remediation or reconciliation. This ensures software rights are properly matched to usage. Question 18. In the ServiceNow-based platform, which roles have the ability to refresh processor definitions? A. SAM_user/SAM_admin/sys_admin. B. SAM_user/sys_admin. C. SAM_admin/sys_admin. D. sys_admin/asset_admin. Correct answer, C. SAM_admin/sys_admin. Explanation. Both SAM_admin and sys_admin can refresh processor definitions. This allows accurate management of software processing logic. Question 19. Which of the following are required to import usage data using the System Center Configuration Manager, SCCM, data? Choose 3. A. Reclamation candidate. B. Software product. C. SCCM application. D. Software models. E. Product process. F. Reclamation rule. Correct answer B, E, and F. Software product. Product process. Reclamation rule. Explanation. Software product, product process, and reclamation rule are mandatory. They structure and manage imported SCCM usage data. Question 20. Software usage data can be imported utilizing A. Transform map. B. Other third-party sources. C. System Center Configuration Manager, SCCM. D. Manually. Correct answer, C. System Center Configuration Manager, SCCM. Explanation. SCCM is the standard tool for importing software usage data. It integrates directly with ServiceNow for automation. Question 21. Which of the following statements is incorrect with regards to on-premise import and export of content service data? A. Clicking on the Manage Software Library module takes the user to an interceptor page where they can select to import or export data. B. On-premise instances do not receive automatic software library updates. C. Normalization content is eligible for the export feature. D. By default, you are opted into the Manage On-Premise Library, com.sn_samp_on_prem plugin. E. You must opt into the SAM content service through the Content Service Setup page. Correct answer E. You must opt into the SAM content service through the Content Service Setup page. Explanation. Opt-in is not required for the SAM content service through Setup page. This makes option E the incorrect statement. Question 22. If a value from an import does not exist in ServiceNow and the import should not create a new record, which option should be selected? A. Reject. B. Create. C. Delete. D. Ignore. Correct answer A. Reject. Explanation. Selecting Reject prevents creation of new records when data doesn't match. It ensures data integrity during imports. Question 23. When loading a medium amount of data, which is the best method to use? A. Use Discovery to find software on the network. B. Modify a workflow. C. Manually add through ServiceNow forms. D. Import data. E. Create a business rule. Correct answer D. Import data. Explanation. Importing data is best for medium-sized data sets. It balances efficiency with manageable complexity. Question 24. What is the first key step prior to uploading your entitlement import data via the ServiceNow provided template? A. Ensure you have filled out every field in the template file. B. Ensure the entitlement data is listed on the first tab of the template file. C. Ensure you have downloaded and used the latest version of the template file. D. Ensure you have the SAM_user role assigned to you. Correct answer, C. Ensure you have downloaded and used the latest version of the template file. Explanation. Always download and use the latest template version. This avoids errors and ensures compatibility with ServiceNow imports. Question 25. What are 3 ways to get software asset data into ServiceNow? A. Clone, background script, discovery. B. Import data, plug-in clone. C. Discovery, import data, manual. D. Plug-in, background script, manual. Correct answer, C. Discovery, import data, manual. Explanation. Discovery, import data, and manual entry are the 3 methods. These provide flexibility depending on the data source. Question 26. What table is populated with the content library data that is pulled from the content service? A. SAMP_SW_ package. B. CMDB_SW_ product_model. C. SAM_content_library. D. CMDB_CI_SPKG. Correct answer A. SAMP_SW_ package. Explanation. The SAMP_SW_ package table stores data from the content service. It holds normalized software package details for SAM. Question 27. What table is populated with the content library data that is pulled from the content service? A. SAMP_SW_ package. B. CMD_SW_product_model. C. SAM_content_library. D. CMDB_CI_SPKG. Correct answer A. SAMP_SW_ package. Explanation. Content library data is loaded into SAMP_SW_ package. This ensures consistent management of software package information. Question 28. As part of the software normalization process, software discovery models are normalized via which mechanisms? Choose 2. A. Fixed script. B. Scheduled job. C. Business rule. D. Integration. E. Workflow. Correct answer, B and C. Scheduled job. Business rule. Explanation. Scheduled jobs and business rules handle normalization automatically. They ensure discovered software aligns with standard naming. Question 29. What is the definition of partially normalized? A. A discovery model normalized based on publisher field alone. B. The software discovery model has not yet completed its run through the normalization process. C. A discovery model was normalized based on publisher and product fields only. D. A discovery model was normalized based on publisher, product, version fields. Correct answer, C. A discovery model was normalized based on publisher and product fields only. Explanation. Partially normalized means only publisher and product fields are used. It is not yet fully aligned with version details. Question 30. What is the name of the scheduled job that runs daily for normalization? A. Create a software normalization. B. Software installation normalization. C. Software model cleanup. D. Discovery model normalization. Correct answer D. Discovery model normalization. Explanation. The discovery model normalization job runs daily. It keeps software discovery models consistent and standardized. Please revise full PDF 2 to 3 times for 100% success. Check the description for the PDF download link and don't forget to subscribe to this channel for upcoming episodes. Thank you.